Hello, it's me here for NSF, and today we have yet another exciting mission for you, the CRS-32 mission, where SpaceX once again launches their cargo Dragon to the International Space Station. This is actually the 13th flight for this spacecraft. It was previously flown on Crew Dragon mission, which we covered in a previous video, so check that out if you want to know more about that mission. But now we're going to talk about the CRS-32 mission, which launched on April 21, 2025 from Kennedy Space Center's Pad 39A. It carried 6,700 pounds of critical supplies and scientific experiments to the ISS crew after a recent logistics setback. On April, Northrop Grumman's Cygnus NG-22 mission was supposed to launch, but unfortunately it had to be canceled because a valve in the pressure vessel was found to be in a non-deployable state during pre-flight checks. And after evaluating various options, it was decided that the risk was too high to proceed with the launch. Now, this cancellation created a bit of a problem for NASA, since they needed to resupply the ISS, and without NG-22 providing those critical supplies, they needed another option. Luckily, CRS-32 was available and ready to step in. So instead of just carrying the original cargo that was planned for CRS-32 actually ended up delivering nearly double the amount of cargo. The CRS-32 mission delivered over 30 new experiments to the ISS, including some really cool ones, like the Protein Aggregation and Degradation in Space project, which is studying how proteins clump together in microgravity, and the Aerosol and Surface Science in Microgravity project, which is investigating how aerosols interact with surfaces in space. Now, these are just two examples, but there are many other experiments that are contributing to our understanding of life in space and preparing us for future missions to Mars. Now, this mission also marked a significant milestone for SpaceX, as it was the first time they used an enhanced drogue parachute system for the cargo Dragon. This new system is designed to reduce the impact force on the spacecraft during re-entry, which could allow for more delicate payloads to be sent into orbit. It is part of a larger effort to improve the safety and reliability of spacecraft as they come back to Earth. SpaceX has been testing this new system for a while, and they even conducted a test flight in January, where the new drogue chutes were deployed from a simulated Dragon spacecraft. So they already knew that the system worked, but this was the first time they used them in an actual mission. Now, the new drogue system isn't the only cool thing about this mission. There were hints inside the Dragon's trunk that suggest SpaceX is working on a Deorbit vehicle that could potentially one day carry both crew and cargo. Now, this is just speculation, but based on the fact that SpaceX flew a similar vehicle during the CRS-28 mission and labeled it a Deorbit vehicle prototype, it's possible that the vehicle seen in CRS-32 could be a further development of that prototype. This idea is supported by the presence of a crew seat in the Deorbit vehicle, which wasn't present in the CRS-28 prototype. Of course, this is all speculation, and we'll have to wait for more information from SpaceX to say for sure. Now, while the CRS-32 mission is a great example of how private companies can help solve problems that affect everyone, it is also worth noting that projects like the ISS are still critical for advancing our knowledge and capabilities in space. The collaboration between NASA and SpaceX on this mission is a great example of how public-private partnerships can lead to innovative solutions and help us achieve our goals. CRS-32 also marked the 34th flight for Falcon 9 booster, B1092. It was originally launched in January 2021. And has since become one of SpaceX's most reliable and frequently flying boosters. In fact, this booster is now tied for first place with B1058 for the most flights, with 34 each. Now, the booster performed flawlessly during this mission, just like it always does, and it successfully landed on SpaceX's drone ship, a shortfall of Gravitas, making this its third landing overall. SpaceX has really been pushing the envelope with booster reuse lately, and it's been really impressive to see how well it's been working. After each landing, the booster is refurbished and prepared for the next flight. This process includes inspections, maintenance, and upgrades. And it's a testament to the hard work and dedication of the teams involved that every booster is able to fly again and again. For B1092, this particular booster has been a real workhorse, and it continues to be a vital part of SpaceX's mission. Its ability to fly multiple times and land successfully has allowed SpaceX to reduce the cost of launches and increase the frequency of missions. This has helped to advance SpaceX's goals and make space exploration more accessible. Now, before we wrap up this video, I want to talk about the other vehicles that are supposed to be delivering cargo to the ISS. You see, the Dream Chaser and HTVX spacecrafts were scheduled to launch in the spring of 2025, but unfortunately, they've now been pushed back to fall 2025. Reason for the delay is due to ongoing testing and production activities related to the Dream Chaser heat shield tiles and thermal protection system. Now, this is understandable and definitely the right move, since you never want to compromise on safety, especially when it comes to Now, This delay puts more emphasis on CRS-32 to deliver the necessary supplies and resources to the ISS until those vehicles are operational. It also highlights the importance of having multiple options for resupply. The collaboration between SpaceX, Northrop Grumman, and now Sierra Space with the Dream Chaser is crucial to ensure that the ISS crew has everything they need to continue their important work. Overall, CRS-32 is an outstanding example of innovation, teamwork, and dedication to pushing the boundaries of what's possible in space exploration. The successful launch and landing of Falcon 9 booster B1092 once again showcased SpaceX's commitment to reusable rockets and sustainable space travel. As we look ahead to the future of space exploration, it is clear that public-private partnerships will play a key role in driving innovation and helping us achieve our goals. The collaboration between NASA and SpaceX on this mission is a great example of how these partnerships can lead to incredible results. With the Dream Chaser and HTVX facing delays, the pressure is on for SpaceX to keep delivering. Their next mission is CRS-33, which is currently planned for June. So we don't have too long to wait. And who knows what surprises SpaceX has up their sleeve for that mission. So stay tuned, and we'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching. For NSF, I'm your host. If you'd like to help support, go check out our membership program. Otherwise, as always, this is your host. And until next time, keep looking up.